You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Your 11 minutes of nonstop news kicks off with a check of a nice forecast.
Chesley, how are we doing on this Tuesday?
Not bad at all. There will be a chance for a few isolated showers to be up here in the far north area, northernmost counties. Again, not a whole lot as far as thunderstorms go. You may get a rumble of thunder or two, but that will roll through right on through the afternoon. Then we'll begin to clear it out as we head through the rest of the afternoon. So if you have plans, make it a good one. You're looking at temperatures getting up to near 80 degrees. Maybe walk around Piedmont Park a little bit. It's going to be nice out there. Again, 80 for your afternoon high with a mix of sun and clouds for today. So it will be warm. Short sleeves in effect.
We're staying on top of breaking news. A 4-year-old boy who went missing from his home has been found dead. His body pulled from a nearby pond.
Really tragic end to a search that lasted all night long. Brittany Kleinpeter is live now with the latest. Brittany.
Good morning. Authorities tell us they found the body of 4-year-old Kias Williams in a body of water behind us here. They say it appears he drowned and no foul play is suspected right now. The search has gone through the night for the 4-year-old. Searchers initially didn't focus on the body of water at first, but turned their search efforts to that area just before midnight using canines. What we know about the 4-year-old is that he was autistic. Authorities saying he wandered away from his Stone Mountain home along Fair Cove around 6 p.m. last night, barefoot, wearing only a t-shirt and a pair of pants. He was ultimately found just before 2:30 a.m. this morning. Back to you guys.
Brittany, thank you. Developing now, we are hearing from the man who walked into a Coweta County gun store and shooting range to find his parents and his teenage son dead. Detectives have been searching for clues about who killed Richard Hawk's family for 4 days now. Police say they were killed in a violent robbery at the store his parents owned in Grantville. He says the show of community support is the only thing getting him through this tragedy.
We're not guaranteed tomorrow. They're all three in heaven. And that's what's helping me through this. God's promises.
Police are looking for whoever killed these 3 people and stole 40 weapons from the store. They're hoping an increased reward now of $25,000 could help lead to answers.
We're hearing from the family of an 11-year-old boy still fighting for his life after being shot in the head at a DeKalb County skating rink over the weekend. Damari Johnson's family shared new video of the moments before this child was shot outside of the Golden Glide rink. They believe Damari was targeted.
My grandson is fighting for his life now. He's in critical condition, and this shouldn't happen to no family.
Damari's family is praying he recovers. DeKalb police are still looking for the shooter.
Parents in Atlanta have a little longer to sign their child up for online learning. AP has extended the application deadline for its virtual academy to Friday, April 22nd. Everyone who applies will be enrolled for the upcoming school year, which starts on August 1st.
Right now, Clayton County Schools is accepting applications for its virtual learning program for next school year. It will be for students in grades K through 12. You have until the end of the month, April 30th, to turn in your application.
The Atlanta Dream get the #1 WNBA draft pick. Kentucky guard Ryan Howard is coming to the ATL. She's 6'2", was the SEC Player of the Year as a sophomore and a junior. She led her team in points, rebounds, three-pointers, steals, and blocks. So basically, she does it all. Today, Governor Kemp will sign a bill into law that erases the need for a permit to carry a gun in Georgia. It's been a controversial measure. Even though it will no longer be necessary, gun owners can still get a carry permit. And some believe people will continue to do that, especially if they want to travel out of state. Christy Diaz is live from the airport. Christy, it's interesting to look at the impact of these so-called constitutional carry bills in other states. One of the main places where we see that is at airports.
It's true, Cheryl, but one thing this law won't change, bringing guns to the airport's still not allowed. You know, the Atlanta airport reported a record number of gun discoveries in the first quarter of 2022. That's why, one reason at least, why they put up all of these signs reminding people not to bring weapons, especially through the checkpoint, hoping it'll help jog people's memory, especially as this new law goes on the books. After Tennessee passed a similar law, they saw a spike in the number of gun discoveries at their checkpoints. And look, out of the top 10 airports across the nation, Atlanta sits at #1 with more than 500 weapons found in the year 2021. I spoke with TSA. They said most of the people who bring guns through the checkpoints just forgot they had it on them. The problem is that once you reach that point, the TSA has nothing for you to pack them in and check it. Our legal analyst, Paige Pate, says even though this new law does not require a license, it only goes so far.
You can't carry a firearm into a courthouse. You can't carry a firearm into a jail or a prison. And federal law also prevents you carrying firearms into places like airports, past securities, federal buildings. And that's still true under Georgia laws as well as federal law.
Now, if you do make it to a checkpoint and they find a gun on your waistband or in your bag, the average fine is about $2,000 for an unloaded weapon, $4,000 for a loaded one. So, Cheryl, definitely worth doing that 5-minute check before you walk out the door.
Yeah, those fines would get your attention for sure, Christy. Thank you. Time now is 6:56.
And here is a look at what you need to know before you walk out the door this morning. Later today, President Biden will give more information about expanding the availability of biofuels to help ease gas prices all across the country. Part of the plan is for gasoline that uses a 15% ethanol blend to be sold during the summer. That blend can cost 10 cents per gallon less on average.
The Federal Labor Department will give an updated look on how inflation is causing families to stretch every dollar. Last month's Consumer Price Index report showed nearly 8% increase over the previous 12 months, and that is the highest year-over-year increase in decades.
A grieving family is headed to the DeKalb County District Attorney's Office today to demand action a year after an officer shot and killed Matthew Zadak Williams. The family will give the DA a petition with 40,000 signatures calling for the officer to face charges.
Today, faith communities across the metro are launching a campaign to educate voters ahead of the state's primary elections next month. They'll gather at the King Center in a few hours before marching down Auburn Avenue.
Well, if you got plans today, especially around this afternoon, I think you'll be okay eating your lunch outside by noon. 72 degrees will be our temperature. We're looking at partly sunny skies. Winds will remain light all day long, going up to near 80 for an afternoon high. Short sleeves for today. You'll be okay. By 6 o'clock driving home, we'll have the sunshine around. I can reveal that to you. Temperatures right at 79 degrees. Again, with those south winds about 10 miles per hour or less for today.
All right, way to get it started. This is usually when your time comes, right?
Right around 7
right
o'clock.
Around
yeah.
7.
In fact, we're going to update you at 7:26. We'll let you know. Hopefully, we clear this up.
All right. Today's show is coming up next. Hope you have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.